my colleagues have tossed me. I actually agree with Congressman Fattah that to the degree that you have whatever authority you possess today to restrict the transmission of child pornography and to go after, to be able to go after pornographers who are transmitting content on the internet and to be able to expose them and deal with a telecommunications policy that prohibits them from being anonymous, then you should use all that authority and you should seek more. So if we can split the difference and say that you may not have all the authority you need, but whatever authority you have, you should pursue that.
Dunn, if I could say, Dunn, like many of us, I have 3 kids, including 2 young ones, and it is a huge, huge, terrible issue that needs to be tackled very fully, and so I completely agree.
Good. And then the other quick question I had is just about the Lifeline service, because Lifeline has traditionally been for landline services. Obviously, it's very important now, given how many people use cell phones. In September, Congresswoman Matsui, our colleague, introduced legislation that would require the FCC to establish a broadband assistance program for low-income people by expanding the Lifeline program. Have you had a chance to review that legislation, and are you supportive of it?
Yes, and our National Broadband Plan recommends that we move forward on it, and we've actually begun the process in May looking at doing exactly that. So that's under active consideration.
Does your fiscal year 11 budget request reflect it, or?
It would be part of our overall universal service fund reforms. It would be inside the universal service fund.
Which I guess if you had some light touch regulation, you'd be able to advance even further.
I'd like to make sure that, yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for my colleague's indulgence.
Thank you. I just have